What's up, everybody? And it's your girl, Keeper Williams, and we are back with another episode of Levels to This. Now, like I said, we still at the beginning of shooting this new podcast. I revamped Gen Z. We gonna jump right into it. But y'all already know, first thing we do before we start this conversations now. Go ahead and grab your candle, grab your incense. This is like a new scent I got. Like I smelled it and I was like, okay, well, let me try it out. You feel me? It's called hippie hemp. So if anybody know, like, oh, I had that before, whatever the case may be. I'm a big like incense person or like candle person. Also, it just sets the mood for everything. You already know. But also, like before I even start episodes, I'm like, come vibe with me because I want this whole thing to be a vibe. I just feel like candles and incense is set. It's about to, but probably about to be super big. I ain't gonna stand. My mama gonna kill me if she see this. All right, y'all. So let's set the mood. Okay, so goals of the week. I would keep telling y'all, sending y'all goals in the week or set your goals for the week. Also, I'm shooting this at a different day, but no, my new goal for this week is to definitely pass my second midterm in Calculus 2 right now that I have. Also, if you guys are watching this right now, I most likely already took the test, but right now I'm studying because also obviously dates, but yeah, but I've been studying more, which brings, I'm only talking about this because this does go into our episode that we were talking about today, but I'm going to save the topic for later. Maybe I can guess as I keep talking. But no, but I was like, okay, well, I obviously want to finish school, right? I'm actually pursuing, like I said before in previous episodes. I'm not sure if y'all can see that smoke, but all right, but yeah, no. But as I said in previous episodes, I'm pursuing my master's degree in computer science. I'm also minoring in film and slash production. So I'm like, okay, let's finish. I've been praying for like God bless me to finish everything I started, right? Because like I don't want to be a half-ass person or half-ass person like you just doing everything and you half-assing it. Now you got to double back to fix what you should have done the first time given. You feel what I'm saying? Because that caused too much heartache and stuff like that. So I was like, let's do it this time around. Let's actually apply ourselves. Like I said, even before previous episodes, apply yourself. That's how you'll see change within yourself. So no, I've been doing that. I've actually been studying, whatever the case may be. I actually took my midterm for my programming class. I didn't ace it. I only missed like 2 questions, but I got an A on that mug. Okay, he was playing with me during that midterm though. We had to do 2 programming uh prompts, 2, not 1, 2. I was like, okay, simple enough. Let's get them done. So I knocked that out the park. I probably update y'all on the grade I get on it, but like I said, I know I got an A. I ain't get 100%, but I definitely got an A. Because also like when after you do it, it tells you if you miss some, only miss 2, but then also the prompts aren't graded, so I didn't count that. I was like, okay, well that's fine. But no, cast out the bag. I definitely failed my first Calculus 2 exam. Let me just tell you the story about that because one, it was a misunderstanding with me and my professor because I want to use notes. I'm like, hey, I'm struggling in this. Is it okay if I use notes? Yeah, sure. Miscommunication when I got to class. So I retook it, got a higher grade than I did before, but it's still not the grade that I wanted for a first exam. So I'm just like, okay, well, it's obviously something I'm missing. So let's figure out what I'm missing. I'm studying right now. I'm starting to understand it more and more. Of course, 'cause it's like a new language. Math is like, it's just too much. Okay, but I'm gonna cut this short. But yeah, let's just say I'm gonna get at least a B on my next exam, and it's gonna be okay. Okay, it's cool. I'm still surprised I have a B in physics. I'm not surprised there because yeah. Also, when I did my midterm exam, I had physics class right afterwards. So just think about completing a whole hour exam, right, and also doing 2 coding prompts, basically writing code, and then I go to physics. Now I gotta switch gears. Nah, my professor had a girl. Just give me the answers. That's basically what I was gonna do. Also, that we're gonna talk about that later too. But yeah, no. So if you haven't gotten it by now, this episode is about commitment. Okay, it's definitely about commitment. Start to finish. Because how you do everything, how you do anything, is how you do everything. Okay? Y'all know what the freak I'm trying to say. Everything you do will definitely be applied. Like you can start something, right? But how it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Okay? Because you can be I'm running the race, I'm doing good. But what are you doing when you get close to the finish line? I'm gonna be transparent here. I slow down when I get closer to the finish line. And it's so freaking annoying. It's like, why are you doing that? You're right there. Finish, push, push, push. And also, when you're at the finish line, that's when you're supposed to go your hardest. It's when you're supposed to run your hardest. Knit more, apply yourself more and more. Why? Because you're closer to the finish line than you are from the starting line. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if you want to get done, do that. But no, I'm applying myself more. Like I'm taking my time studying and actually helping myself to understand what the freak it is I'm learning. You see what I'm saying? Also, I feel like being in school helps you to commit more. See what I'm saying? Not just to school or whatever the case might be, but to you. It helps you to commit more to you because, like, well, why the hell did I start something and not want to finish it? For me, you see what I'm saying? Just for me, like, I want to, at the beginning, I wanted to do it. Now you in the process, but also, like, we fall in love with starting something, then we are the process of it. If you understand this, like, because I used to box. Okay, let's put it like this: I used to box. If you watch boxing or whatever, you know they fight at least once or twice a year, but they make millions. They make bank just performing for you once or twice a year. My boxer crush right now, Tank Davis. He's back to fighting twice a year now. You feel what I'm saying? But also, we're not seeing the progress that he's putting in inside the gym. It is the process to how to be better and greater. Also, he's not posting his process. You see what I'm saying? Like we just know he in the gym. We assuming he running the miles every single day. We assuming that he's sparring, lifting them weights, or whatever the case may be. We're assuming he's training, right? Because he's one of the best boxers in the world right now. You feel me? We have to get back into understanding the process and enjoying the process, love the process. You feel what I'm saying? And also, that just takes work. So, commitment, start to finish. Okay? Because how you do anything is how you do everything. I'm going to instill that into you. Like, I feel like I'm more committed to me now that I'm finishing school. Hey, I picked back up podcasting. I want to revamp something. I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, well, how do I make this better? How do I stand out? I can sit here and talk, chat, whatever the case may be, just like everybody else doing. You give somebody a mic, they go start talking. You feel me? It's like, but what do I want to put out? What am I feeding my generation? Stuff like that. So it's like I don't want to just be no regular smegular degular. When I'm like, I don't know, I feel like it's too simple. Anybody can do that. What makes you stand out? But no, but also like I said before, it's really about applying yourself. You're gonna understand nothing's going to stick until you apply yourself. Like you figuring out, oh, why the hell this ain't working, or why am I in this position? You're in this position because of what you did a year ago. You feel what I'm saying? You're in this position for what you did 6 months ago. Now, in order to get yourself out, what are you doing now for a year long, right? Because that's a stretch. It's a marathon. How long can you run for? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and when you just commit, it's not just one singular thing. It's your relationship with yourself, relationships to other people around you. And I always talk about relationships because ships supposed to get you point A to point B. You're supposed to go places, hopefully good places, when you're on ships, right? You're supposed to enjoy yourself. Just think of a cruise. Now, if you're in that friendship, and I posted this earlier, I think I sent this to somebody. If you're in a relationship, companionship, partnership, friendship, okay, and they not taking you places, you're not seeing new things, it's like you need to abandon ship, okay? Jump ship. Like go somewhere else. Because I just feel like life is too short to be stressing and worry about how somebody else feel about you. How do you feel about you? You see what I'm saying? Commit to yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Apply yourself first. Like I said, like I really just think this podcast is definitely all about self and how we view ourselves, self-awareness. Are we emotionally intelligent? How are we dealing with these emotions? I feel like every time I'm in a situation or a new situation, or say something happened, it don't even have to be good or bad. It's like, dang, okay, well, how did that make me feel? You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, I think every relationship we have is just like that. Your relationship with school, your relationship with work, your relationship with getting up in the morning, your relationship with the gym, your relationship with your phone. Is it taking you places? You see what I'm saying? Like, are you, when you wake up, are you happy to wake up or are you dreading? Like, oh, I gotta do this again. I gotta do this. Da, da, da. But change that mindset. Like, oh, I get to do this. I ain't broke today, or I ain't broke this week. I got a job. A lot of people don't have jobs. A lot of people are homeless. Homelessness is definitely increasing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another topic of the day. Okay, they not gonna tell y'all that, and it's crazy out here. So just be blessed. Be grateful for what you do have. Also, start applying yourself. Be grateful. Also, like, I just feel like now that I've like put myself in certain positions, I'm finishing. Like I said, I've been praying to God bless me to finish every single thing that I started. I've started this podcast. I revamped it. How can I make it better? I went to school. I stopped going. I changed my major like 2, 3 times. Come to find out, like I said, that is normal. Okay, so it's like, well, what the freak do I gotta do? And now I'm getting back into my dancing because a lot of people know me for dancing too. In film, I'm really an entertainer. I am going to the Monster Conference or slash workshop in November. So by the time you start, it may have passed already. But no, it's like, commit to yourself. You started doing this thing. You feel me? So it's like, go for it. No matter what, go for it. And I just feel like, I don't know, it hit me so much. I just hopped back on social media too. So I was like, okay, well, hopefully this is not a distraction. I can continue to commit to myself. I only got back on social media for like this podcast. That's basically it. Also, I'm about to be outside because I'm going to PV Homecoming. By the time you guys watch this, that'll be over as well. But no, I'm about to be outside. I've been outside really, but it's like, well, actually, I haven't. I've been inside playing video games or studying. That's really what I do. And also, like, I took a break from shooting too. So it's like, okay, well, you started it. Commit to it. Commit, commit, commit. Also, I know I don't got commitment issues. I have locks. You feel me? Like, I don't. So it's like, it's really about pushing yourself. What are you willing to endure? You know what I'm saying? Like, this can go, even you guys can have side conversations. If I'm missing something out of this conversation that you guys might need to hear, or you guys want to add to the conversation, please comment below. Also, DMs are open from my personal DMs, and also this podcast DMs are wide open. So go ahead and shoot topics that you guys want, or just comment what should have been added to this conversation. Let's continue this conversation off YouTube, or continue it. Let's continue it because I just feel like this is everything. Also, now it's election year. Commit, commit. If you're trying to make a difference, commit to it. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of young activists are out here, and I feel like they don't pop out until something big happens, to something go viral. You're not an activist just one time a year. You feel me? At least I hope not, because that can come off some type of way, like shady. You know what I'm saying? So no, but commit to every single thing you're doing. Commit to yourself in advance. You know what I'm saying? So you're praying for answers, but you're not consistent. You feel me? You keep blowing stuff off. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Da, da, da. You're at the finish line. I promise you, when you write down a goal, you're halfway to the finish line already. It's just a process you have to fall in love with. So get to know yourself in that dynamic. Do some self evaluation. Am I having trouble finishing stuff? And also, I want to shout to all the women that definitely pushed me to, like, I can name a few, but we're not gonna do that because that's a long story. It was like, no, like, I see you doing this, like, commit to it, finish. Like, I want you to finish. They told me, like, yo, I want you to finish this. And also, these women aren't just talking big game; they're actually doing the stuff that they're telling me to do. You see me? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I hope you guys surround yourself with people who are willing to commit to you. Also, like I said, get on them ships they're willing to take you places. You see what I'm saying? They're not gatekeeping, or whatever the case may be. It might be a small conversation you might need to hear from somebody, but it makes all the difference. And also, it's up to you if you want to stick to it. So shout out to all those women who definitely did inspire me to like continue to do what I'm doing. And like I said before, like I never talked a big game because everything I talked I was doing, but I was halfway in and halfway out. Not because I was doing so many things, or I'm an activist over here one day, or I'm boxing the next day, or that's really, or just whatever the case, or I'm filming the next day, or have a photo shoot the next day, whatever the case may be. No, it's just like, dude. And I hate, and also people be like, oh, well, you're everywhere. Da, da, da. I'm not everywhere. I have a time for this, time for that. Like, my schedule's laid out. But if you're not willing to enjoy the process of every single thing you do, then yeah, that means you have your hands in too many baskets. You're not focused. There are certain things you have to like stick to. Like, also, like, I'm not trying to be a professional boxer. I just do that for working out. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a Javante Tank Davis or Clarissa Shields. I'm not in there trying to get in the ring with nobody. I do spar, yes, but I'm in there ready for fitness. You see what I'm saying? Like that, that's a whole nother thing. Now, also with me working on my full body, that definitely does apply to my dancer lifestyle because I do still work out, leg workout, footwork, whatever the case may be, but I still do dance. You feel me? I still got that cardio in there. So I can probably stand one longer and my stamina is like up there. So like stuff do go hand in hand. Also, if somebody try to get in a tussle with me, one, I'm a non-confrontational person, but I mean I can still stand my ground, whatever the case may be. Like I spurred guys for Christ, for crying out loud. Like, let's be for real. But no, commit, start to finish. Okay, just commit. But we definitely gonna end this off on a like a small note. That's just a small message for the week to start the week off. I didn't want to do this episode too long or just keep on rambling. Nah, we go. I also did want to tell y'all something. I get cuter and cuter every day, and this is pretty sick. I mean, I don't know what to do. Yeah. Yeah, now am I mad about it? Freak no. Am I shocked? No, it's crazy. I don't know. I'm just surprised because I don't know how it happens. Or the case may be. I just get cute every day. But I just want to tell y'all that. I definitely text my friend that, told her that. We went this over a lot though, because I'm just being goofy right now, y'all. We gonna end it with a quote. I don't know. If y'all have some quotes, drop them, but choose to be better than you were yesterday. We'll do that one. Choose to be better than you were yesterday. Um, yeah, man. I hope y'all have a beautiful week. We'll keep these episodes coming. Like I said, I want this to be the most engaging podcast of our generation. You feel me? I want us to be locked in, learning from each other, pouring into each other. I definitely was pouring into a lot of, well, one, we're definitely all around the same age range. I might be somebody big sister, somebody little sister in the same group or whatever the case may be, but we definitely pouring into each other. I did a lot of pouring this week, and it was wonderful. Pouring to me, we learning from our different lifestyles, backgrounds we came from. Yeah, man, it was just beautiful. So pouring to somebody, and hopefully they pour back into you, or you find somebody pour back into you. But yeah, let's keep us going, man. And let's level to this. Thanks for vibing with me. We out.